This is Donald Wade, FTT214. This is the Hand Checkering Lab. So unboxing. So to get started, we have our checkering tool, our checkering gauge. Our tool comes with 2 cutters. We've got an 18 lines per inch cutter and a 90-degree cutter. We have our Hand Checkering Lab book for this course, and then we have our slab of wood that we were provided. So what I've done is I have cut this block up because what I want to do is I want to try this is how it came out of the box. I'm going to take 2 of these pieces. These 2 I'm going to end up turning into a replacement stock. I'm going to go with these. These came off of a Marlin Gold Trigger 336. As you can see, I have already laid them out. I've got the width on the top. I'm going to run them through a bandsaw and kind of break them up. Now, for this course, I'm going to use these 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shape probably this one. I'm not sure how I'm going to shape it yet. I may cut this one down and do maybe 1911 grip plates or knife scales, and then the other one I can do, I want to have a radius to where I can checker a radius. I may not do a cradle. We'll see how it goes, because I have a master vise. This thing goes however I need it. If I need to rotate it, I can rotate it. Got the knob there, so I don't know if I'm going to do a cradle. I may though, just out of some scrap wood I have around here. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I didn't do a checkering jig. I'm in the process. I was not initially going to try that with a couple different things here. Right here I have a drill press vise that I'm going to use, and what I have is I've already cut the block down that we were given, that I showed previously. But what I've done is I've cut it up, and I've started kind of shaping a buttstock that I have. I've got a Marlin 336 Gold Trigger, so I want to kind of shape a new stock for it. I've got the buttstock, and then I've got the forend there. It's kind of laid out. I'm using the angle grinder with the flat discs for that. This is the original stock. It's got some marks, you know, and some dings and whatnot here and there, which I could clean this up, but I want to try my hand at making another one. And then here's the forend. But what I have is, my son asked me to make him a little wooden mallet. So I'm going to use this piece for a mallet. I don't know what I'm going to use for a handle yet. So it'll be something like that. But so I'm going to work on that. This is the piece I'm going to use. So I've got it kind of shaped a little bit. It's got a curve. It's got a more of an extreme curve on this side, and it kind of tapers down at the bottom, you know, down here on this end. And this side is not as extreme. I don't know if that'll pick up. Do this. See if we can't get a little bit of contrast. So I'm gonna need to do that. And the way I got it to this was, it was attached here, and I started shaping it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cut it. So I cut it off, and that's what I did. I did take a couple more scraps, and I thought I would try my hand at some 1911 grips. This one is done, almost done. This is sanded to 220. This will be the right side, and then this is what it started out as. Okay, so it was just a scrap. This is the left side, this is the right side. And there, you kind of see the difference. So, try my hand at it. The only thing is I wish I hadn't have gone so thin on the edges until I was able to put it in the vise. And I haven't drilled the holes yet, so that'll come. But I'm gonna lock this back in, so I can do some sanding on it. Let's see. I'm gonna go, I've started with the rasp. I'm gonna go to 100 grit. I just got some little scraps here, so I've got 100 grit. I've got 120 grit, 150 grit, 220 grit, 320 grit, and 400 grit and 600 grit, if I wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with 100 grit.
See what we can do. Okay, now we'll start with 220 and keep going.
Alright, we'll go to 150. Okay, now we'll switch to 220. All right, 320. All right, now 400. All right, let me get some a little bit of alcohol on a paper towel, and we'll see what it looks like. Nice and dark. Do a little bit more. Looks good. So this is the before, and this is the after. Okay, so I'll put I'll do a little bit of True Oil, before I start the layout for checkering on this. Alright, so that's all we have for this week. Until next week, I believe we start laying out, maybe start doing borders or whatnot, but until next time, stay safe.